And we are back here in San Jose, about to get ready for the last game of the San Jose City Tip-Off Classic. And we've got a good one here, folks, to wrap up what has been an exciting 3 days here in San Jose, as it will be the 15th ranked team in Northern California in the Lemoore Golden Eagles taking on the number 5 ranked team in Northern California in the host, the San Jose City Jaguars. And hello again, everybody, and welcome back to NorCal Sports TV. My name is Philip Hall, and we're about to get ready to go here for the final game of the San Jose City College Tip-Off. As earlier today, the first 3 games ended with Lassen wrapping up with a win over De Anza, winning a close one, 77-75. And then we also had another close one with Palo Verde and Hartnell, where the Palo Verde Pirates came out on top against the Panthers 68-67. But it's going to be interesting to see how this one's going to play out, where both of these teams have been having some pretty good results here as Lemoore come into this game off to a 2-0 start, as they were able to get the win on the day one of this tournament against Palo Verde, winning 93-60. And then yesterday, they were able to get the win against De Anza 70-68. But for San Jose City, they look to bounce back after opening up with a win against De Anza 70-67, but they lost in a close one to Lassen 74-69 last night. But they want to protect their home court, which has been turned into a neutral site for the last 3 days. But we're going to see how these two powerhouses in JUCO basketball here in Northern California are going to pan out as they square off against each other. Starting 5 for San Jose City is Tariq Weiser, and Jalen Flannery will be getting the start tonight. And Matt McAndrews, Davis Curley, and Chinadu Nwankwu will round it out as San Jose City wins the tip. For Lemoore, they'll be bringing out Samuel Doman, Jalen Walton, who's been having a heck of a tournament. And also have Braden Samuels getting the start, along with Deshaun Shears and the high flyer and Trey Booker, who's been putting up some highlights. And I mean some highlights enough to build an entire portfolio so far in this tournament. So definitely watch out for him as we go on here. As here's Lemoore here on their first offensive possession of the game. San Jose City not able to get anything on their end. Trey Booker with the shot clock at 6. Finds Samuel Doman open for 3. Can't get it to fall in. Davis Curley with the rebound. And it's going to be Braden Samuels called for the push. San Jose City will reset here on offense as they look to go 3-1 and come out on top of a win, but it's going to be a tall task, especially with this heightened Lemoore Golden Eagles squad, as their head coach and Jovan Joe has set up this lineup where he has 7 guys on the squad standing over at 6'5". San Jose City being led by Devin I, going to look to try to do everything he can to get the squad a win. San Jose City got booked for the charge on the offensive call. So that'll bring Lemoore back up the floor. Here's Jalen Walton. He's being defended hard by Jalen Flannery. Expect to see that. Matt McAndrews with a quick pass and all. Look at Trey Booker snatching it out of the air. But I think he's going to be booked with a goaltend. As we look back at that play, Davis Curley able to pick up the loose ball. Matt McAndrews can't finish down low, but Trey Booker going up, tried to block it, but that's a little bit too high up. The goaltend that goes for San Jose City as Jalen Walton answers back with the floater on the drive. Tarek Weiser tried to go in. Chandon Nwankwo's there for the rebound, puts it back up, making it 4-2 Jaguars. And this is a game that I've been waiting for this weekend, as Walton's three-pointer just a bit short. It hits off the tip of the rim. Matt McAndrews now. Driving baseline, going up, and he throws it off the glass as he gets it to fall in. Matt McAndrews, a 27-year-old sophomore who played at Foothill College back in 2017. But he's dealt with a string of injuries that kept him out of competitive basketball for about 7 years. Samuel Domon setting up in the corner, steps on the sideline, gets called out for out of bounds. Well, for Matt McAndrews, he hails from right here in San Jose as he played his high school ball at Archbishop Mitty quite a while back. But during his time at Archbishop Mitty, he was actually teammates with Denver Nuggets star Aaron Gordon. They won a state championship together back in 2012 as he gets denied on the inside by Deshaun Shears. You can just see the Lemoore defense is going to do everything they can to prevent any clearance for San Jose City to score. Weiser off the inbound play, tried to go for a shot, missed, but rebounded by Crilly. He's going to fall to the floor, but draws the foul. And it looks like that foul was on the shot. Look back at the replay. Weiser couldn't get the shot to go, and Crilly was able to chuck it up at the last second before the whistle got blown. So here he goes at the free throw line now. And he gets the first one to go here. Now coming in substitution, it's Kassan Smith coming in for Samuel Domon. And Crilly's second free throw will fall, making it an 8-2 San Jose City lead. Walton over to Booker. Walton's going to reset again back at the top. It goes over to the left side. Oscar Lopez there. Let's get out to Booker. Matching up with Nwankwo. And he tried to shoot it over, but he's fouled. We're having a discussion over with all the Jaguars standing right inside the paint. Look back at that play there. Trey Booker. Man, I'll tell you, this guy has just been tearing it up here in this tourney. He's at the free throw line here. Can't get the first one to go, but if you go back in the previous live streams of the games where we featured Lemoore, you can see that Trey Booker has some dunk highlights. They're almost equivalent to NBA level highlights as he gets the second free throw to go. And I'd be shocked if there are no D1 teams that are looking at this guy, as he is a sophomore, so this will be his last JUCO season. Matt McAndrews off the inside to Nwankwo. There goes Booker there for the rebound. Flannery diving on the floor trying to get it. Booker bringing it back to the midcourt as he gives it off to Walton. Lopez matching up with Flannery. Finds Smith. Smith loses it, and the ball will roll out of bounds. And it looked like it was touched last by the Jaguars. Decided to throw the ball back over to the ref. It rolled over here to the broadcast table. So we're going to get a timeout by Lemoore. So 8-3 is the score here. San Jose City off to a good start against this heightened Lemoore Golden Eagles team. So we'll take a quick break as we've played 3 minutes so far here in the final game of the San Jose City Tip-Off Classic. We'll be back in just a moment here on NorCal Sports TV.
City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom.
And we're back here in San Jose, inside Percy Card Gymnasium. San Jose City up 8-3 on Lemoore. As the Golden Eagles are going to reset here on the inbound play. Here's Deshaun Shears with it. Try to get off to Walton, and it's going to be a backcourt violation. The pads are just a little bit too strong, so it's a turnover that will go in favor for the Jaguars. Tarek Weiser was set for the inbound as substitutions made for the Golden Eagles. Braden Samuels and Samuel Doman will return to the floor. Here's Maverick Andrews out of the inbound. Gets that screen by Crilly. Andrews tried to go in, but whistle's blown here for the foul. The Jaguars will have to reset on offense. And that foul is going to be booked on Kasan Smith. Long pass over to Flannery. Ooh, Flannery lost his footing there, but able to grasp the pass. But it's going to be another foul called on the Golden Eagles as they're already with 4 team fouls. Jalen Walton gets booked with his personal. Andrews on the inbound. Goes to Flannery. It's a mismatch as Flannery is a foot shorter than Trey Booker. And it's turnover on San Jose City as it's going to go the other way to Lemoore. So despite Flannery only standing at 5'7", he's a heck of a defender. Hopefully Lemoore did their homework on him before coming into this game. There goes Doman from the corner for 3. Can't get it to fall, and the Nwankwo's there with the rebound. Tarek Weiser bringing it back up for the Jags. McAndrews with the no-look to Crilly. Crilly back to McAndrews. Inside to the Nwankwo. He gets the bucket to go. Makes it a 10-3 game. Walton racing back up the floor. Hits Samuel on the pass. They find Booker from the outside. Can't get the three-pointer to fall. Ball is rebounded by Crilly. Crilly off to McAndrews. On for the up and under lay, and he gets it to go. Give McAndrews 6 as he continues the solid run for the Jaguars. Off to a 12-3 run here in the first roughly 5 minutes in this game as we look back at that replay. Crilly on the fast break, giving it to McAndrews for the finish. 12-3 Jaguars lead as we'll be back after this timeout break.
fun path to a successful future.
And they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Pick yours to get your degree and transfer in just 2 years.
I've got my spot, and now I'm getting jaggy with it.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees. A lot of ways.
And San Jose City College can help you find them.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Well, Javon Joe having to use a second timeout of the half as the Golden Eagles not really off to the start that they hoped for in San Jose City, as we get another steal by Crilly. Crilly trying to go coast to coast, but it can't get the goal. Flannery tried to go for the putback, and Crilly wrestling with Samuels for the offensive board. So it's going to be a jump ball call, though. The Golden Eagles will reset. There they go now. Spencer Shonard now enters the game for the Golden Eagles along with Gavin Maloof. Samuels over to Walton. Samuels finds Walton again for three. That's his favorite spot, but can't hit it. McAndrews grabs the rebound. Chase past Samuels. Whistle gets blown. Samuels pushed McAndrews in his attempt to go to the hole. That's another team foul booked on Lemoore. Substitutions being made. Manny Tamarit will come in for Jalen Flannery. Also coming on for Lemoore is Eniel Pichardo. McAndrews on the inbounds in the walkthrough. Bounce pass back to him as McAndrews will chuck up the shot and get it to fall. McAndrews already off to a hot start. Already has 8 points in this game. And Walton got booked with the travel. Lemoore just not having the look that they were deserving of. They're off to a 2-0 start in this preseason tournament. It looks like San Jose City is giving them the tall task that San Jose City thought they might have needed going against the Golden Eagles. Here's Weiser for three, off the mark. Shonard gives it to Booker, trying to finish inside, but he was blocked by Nwakwu. But it looks like it's going to be a goaltend. And it is. So Booker just lets karma go his way. So he was called for a goaltend in one of the previous possessions, but now Nwakwu gets booked with one on his end. Weiser over to Tamarit. Tamarit finds Weiser at the top. He's double teamed. And a hit Curley in the corner. Now they find McAndrews, pulls up for three, can't get it to fall. Curley with the offensive board. McAndrews underneath. Going to be a scramble for the loose ball. Falls out of bounds. And it looks like that's going to stay in San Jose City's direction. Here's Jeremiah Butler coming on for Chinaju Nwakwu. Another substitution being made. And just the long pass to Weiser. Right up at the top. He's got to fight his way inside. Goes over to Butler. Can't find the opening on the baseline, but he goes for the turnaround. Can't get the fall up, and he's fouled. On the way up for the shot. Looks like Jeremiah Butler will go to the line for free throws. Look back at that play. Finding it's the D. Jeremiah Butler, a freshman standing at 6'3". He's from Sacramento, product of Inderkum High School. He scored 9 points in his SJCC debut. He gets the first free throw to go. And really in the past few games, he's been earning his salt here in the JUCO ranks. Matt McAndrews will be subbed out. Jalen Flannery will come back onto the floor. And it was like a false start on the box out by Lemoore, so Butler will get a second chance to finish his free throw sequence. San Jose City with a 10-point lead so far here. Played close to 7 minutes here in this game. Jeremiah Butler goes 2 for 2 with his free throws. Here comes the Golden Eagles once again. Pass inside the Booker, and he'll throw up the shot, get it to fall in. Trey Booker kept pretty quiet here. There's Flannery over at the top now for the Jaguars. The Weiser whistle's blown. Devin I is going to call a timeout here. It was a bit of a late call as Devin I was trying to get it much earlier. San Jose City still holding the lead, 16-7. You look back at that play by Booker, setting up on the off ball, and he was able to get the shot to go up top. So we'll take a quick break ourselves if you are tuned in to NorCal Sports TV. Back here in Percy Carr Gymnasium in San Jose. Manny Tameret pulling up for the shot. Can't get the fall in, but Flannery is there for the rebound. It's Butler. It's over to Weiser. Now Weiser finds Tameret again. And then Butler in the corner for three. Can't get that one to fall. Crilly tried to get out the rebound, but it's going to be a loose ball call. San Jose City off to a 16-7 start here in this first half. Substitutions being made with Chinji Nwaku coming on the floor and Luke Dillon making his first appearance of the game. The Golden Eagles trying to look for answers. They have a chance to upset the number 5 ranked team in Northern California. They come in as the 15th ranked team. Lopez three-point shot is off the mark. Flannery coming back down the floor. Hans Butler in the corner, try to go for that bounce pass inside, but it's taken. Shears to Domon, Domon to Walton. Guard up by Dillon. Going for the step back three. Can't get the fall, but Shears is there for the rebound and the putback. Luke Dillon trying to drive baseline. Finds Butler. It's going to go to Flannery. Flannery with the crossover, trying to work his way past Lopez. To find Tyreek Weiser. Wide open for the three. Cash money. Making it 19-7, San Jose City. Ball now off to the left to Domon. Trey Booker finds Domon again as he can't hit the three this time. Flannery. Bring it back to the left. Finds Dillon in the corner. Three-pointer can't go. It's rebounded by Walton. Walton with the lob. Over to Trey Booker. Comes in from the side, cutting in. And Trey Booker is at it again. He's not going to look to tone it down. It's a San Jose City defense. Now a 19-11 game. Here's Luke Dillon. On for the floater. Not able to get it to fall. Here's Shears coming back down. Finds Walton. Try to go up for the three from the top. Can't get the fall. Oh, a little bit of volleyball being played inside the paint. Flannery trying to go hard on the fast break, but he's denied by Booker inside. Now we can try to run it back. Look back at that crazy lob. That Walton to Booker connection was just something that we've been seeing this weekend. Turn to play. Jeremiah Butler getting it up on the inbound pass as his shot will go. Smith tried to get it back to Walton, but it's taken by Flannery. Oh, Flannery, they get fouled inside. The blocking foul on Oscar Lopez. And Jalen Flannery, the two-sport athlete at Laguna Creek High School up in Elk Grove, just outside of Sacramento. He played basketball and football, and he tends to use some of those tendencies he had on the gridiron more than he does on the basketball court, as he was a cornerback, as he played on both sides of the ball, playing running back and wide receiver. But, man, this kid is physical, folks. I mean, he'll go for the floor scrambles. He will go up and grab the boards, despite him being 5'7", as he gets the one-of-one free throw to go. But, yeah, but out of all the games I've called for San Jose City, it always gets me motivated to see Jalen Flannery when he hits the floor. Just an exciting player to watch, especially if you're somebody that loves a guy that likes to hustle on the floor. You put Jalen Flannery in a picture next to the definition of hustle in the dictionary, that's where you will find him. He misses the second free throw. Walton goes up for the float shot, gets it to go. There's Matt McAndrews racing down the floor as San Jose City just going with a run and gun type of style. Matt McAndrews got hit pretty hard as he went down hard, trying to go for the layup attempt. So he will go to the line for free throws here. And it's off. Lemoore has 18 fouls here in this first half, as we now have under 10 minutes left to play. San Jose City with a relaxed lead of 22-13. McAndrews goes 0 for 2 at the line. I think, well, Lemoore jumps the gun again on the box out. And McAndrews will get one more chance here. See if he could change his wishes. As he gets the free throw to go this time, as he goes 1 and 2. Now it's 9 on the game. Lopez, Dillon falls in front on the floor in front of him. Pass inside, goes out of bounds, but will still stay Golden Eagle ball. Here goes Tarek Weiser coming back in as Luke Dillon. He's limping a little bit as he goes to the bench. Booker on the inbound, off to Lopez, but is being guarded up by Flannery. They're going to go up to Walton. Walton motions left, and he gets the floater to fall in, the teardrop. There's a work of art. Matt McAndrews try to go up and under for the layup, can't get the fall. Oscar Lopez is there for the rebound. Finds Booker. Racing on the side. Walton matching up with Crilly now. Drives baseline, behind the back pass to Booker. Try to go for the shot, can't get it to go. And McAndrews saves it, going out of bounds. As they're gonna find Jason Russ, who gets the shot to go. Jason Russ, a freshman, making his second appearance here in the San Jose City tip-off. That's actually his first bucket of his JUCO career that he just scored. Flannery from the outside for three, and he can chuck up the 3 fingers, and the three-pointer to go. Cash money for the 5'7" freshman guard. Making it 26-17 San Jose City. Walton off to Booker, now to Russ. And being defended hard inside by Ron Jones, who comes in for the Jaguars. Oh! Ron Jones gets knocked to the floor by Russ. Ref didn't see it, though. Crilly inside. He falls short of the shot. It's rebounded by Shears. Now here's Oscar Lopez. Trying to control the pace. Now gives it off to Walton. Walton gets stripped by Flannery. Gives off to Matt McAndrews with room service, and he gets the layup to fall in. Matt McAndrews now finds himself in double digits with 11. San Jose City are just running over the Golden Eagles right now. Oh, Lemoore trying to find an answer wherever they could get it. Ron Jones with the tight defense. He's going to force a turnover again for Lemoore. And that's a little bit of retribution for what Sean Shears did when they came back down the floor in transition. So that'll put Ron Jones at the free throw line as San Jose City will be in the bonus for the rest of the way. Lemoore racking up 9 team fouls, so things aren't really going that great. They're down by 11 with 6:54 left in the first half. There's Ron Jones now at the line. And he can't get the 1-of-1 to go. But it's rebounded by Crilly. Crilly tried to go for that shot. Rebounded by Booker. See what Booker does here. He stops off at the logo. His pass is deflected by McAndrews and picked up by Ron Jones. And McAndrews now. Ron Jones giving them the pick. He's going to go inside, up and under against Booker, and he's going to make the shot and get the and-one. And McAndrews outsizing the 6'7" Booker right underneath the hoop. Goes for that up and under. Able to get it to fall in. Great replay. They get there from our camera crew. Here's McAndrews now. And can't get the three-point opportunity. Just missed and rebounded by Chouinard. Jaguars up 30-17. And here's Chouinard for 3. Able to get the go, but now here's Chris Knowles who enters the game. The big man is coming off the bench here tonight for Devon I. Derek Weiser almost loses it, but Nwankwo recovers. McAndrews driving baseline again, and he wanted the foul, but doesn't get awarded it. So it's going to be an out-of-bounds call instead. Here comes Elijah Knox being substituted in for Spencer Chouinard. Here goes San Jose City on the inbound play. McAndrews off in the corner. Now Booker is going to be called for the reach-in. So Lemoore now with 10 team fouls as Trey Booker gets his second personal of the half. So I'll put Matt McAndrews at the line. And can't get it to go on the first one. See what we can do here. McAndrews getting at the free throw line, goes 0 for 2 in the sequence. Score still holds 30-17, San Jose City lead. Walton, or to Knox. Knox back to Walton, goes for 3. Not able to get it to fall in. McAndrews spin move on Walton as he drives his way to the paint, but the shot's not going to go. He's fouled down low. If that foul goes to McAndrews, it'll be an offensive foul. Knox swings it off to Walton. Walton gives it back to Knox over on the right wing. Finds Trey Booker wide open for 3. It's airballed, and it's go out of bounds. Lemoore a little bit off their game here in the first half. So we're going to get a substitute here. Matt McAndrews coming out. Manny Tammert come back in the game. And for Lemoore, they'll have Tony Mariano coming on the floor for the first time. 6'9" sophomore. Tammert takes a bump as Elijah Knox went for the reach, and he'll be fouled. So that'll send Tammert to the line. Manny Tammert, 6'4" freshman, just from up the road in Milpitas. He played high school ball at Milpitas High. You consider him to be a 3-level sharpshooter who can score from all sides of the court as he misses the first free throw. Coming out with high expectations, though, as in the season opener, he helped lead a 14-1 comeback for San Jose City to get their season opening win against Modesto last Saturday. So he goes over 2 at the line. There's Walton. I'll bring it back up the floor. Now close to 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Walton trying to work inside the paint. Goes up for the floater. A little bit too strong off the back iron. Walk with the rebound. There's Chris Knowles, who tried to throw it down, but couldn't do it cleanly. Lemoore hurrying up back down the floor. Ball's loose. We're going to get a foul call here. Man, Chris Knowles almost had a poster there as he tried to make Deshaun Shears look small. So Lemoore, you ready for the inbound play. The foul was called on Flannery up for the reach. Deshaun Shears, you see the San Jose City bench hyped up over on the side. Walton trying to go baseline, gets shoved out of bounds by Nwankwo. Oh, and Nwankwo trips underneath. Oh, we're getting a little bit of a scramble here. This is a fight. Oh, now the bench is close to clearing. Oh, man, Flannery got in the face of some of the Lemoore college players. You can see Javon Joe right on the court here. And yeah, things are starting to get a little bit feisty between these two as Jalen Flannery and Jalen Walton still chirping at each other. And it looks like Flannery is going to be booked with a technical. Devin Eyes now in discussion with the referees, and you can see Flannery still discussing. And Devin Eye is leading his case, saying that Lemoore started the argument. Yeah, but quite physical. So we could get a replay of that last foul that was called. You see all the benches trying to calm themselves down on both sides. You see here, Walton is trying to drive to the lane, and then Nwankwo just gets tripped up. He fell to the floor, and then that's when the little scuffle took place. Yeah, you just see both of these teams. And these are 2 ranked NorCal teams, so you know that the pressure is on for both sides to keep their place and the rankings in the 3C 2A NorCal ranks. Yeah, just Walton. It doesn't look like he intentionally meant to trip Nwankwo, but there's definitely going to be some repercussions here as the referees are at center court talking over, deciding what they need to do. And nonetheless, we got a battle here at San Jose as this is the final day of the San Jose City Tip-Off Classic. And this is a matchup that I think the San Jose City fans here today have been wanting to see, as this is a good test for San Jose City to see how they match up against a team like Lemoore, a team that plays fast, that plays tough, that can beat you above the rim and from the outside. Things are starting to calm down here. San Jose City just having a discussion on what their next play should be. Thinking how things goes is, Devin Eye is not necessarily in the huddle with the guys as he's kind of letting them talk amongst themselves of his ACs. Yeah, but Jovan Joe, though, you can see him over on the sideline trying to get his guys together, keep them composed, especially with them being down by 13. This is going to be a battle all the way to the end, though. I could feel it myself as there's 4:32 left to play here in the first half. San Jose City will lead the break and will return to the floor. The referee is still in discussion.
I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College. I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College. I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College. I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything.
We're back here at Percy Carr Gymnasium after a little bit of a scuffle between Lemoore and San Jose City. And it looks like Walton's going to be given free throws here. I think it'll just be a one of one. Now Lemoore find himself in the bonus. Yeah, Devin I is still in conversation with the refs. There probably should have just been a technical for both sides. It's going to be a one-of-one opportunity here on the free throw for Walton. He gets it to go. As the Golden Eagles have been kept quiet here, usually Walton is a dominant sharpshooter. He can shoot from the outside. He's usually knocking them down this early in the game as he goes 2 for 2 with the free throws, cutting Lemoore's deficit down to 11. Now McAndrews now. See Lemoore playing man-to-man now. Pass off to Weiser. Weiser going up for the teardrop. So the tear is going to go right back into the eyes as the shot's missed. Samuel Doman over to Walton, wide open for the three. Can't get the fall. Knowles there to grab the rebound. Just knocks to the floor by Steven Nwakwu. They're continuing to play pretty physical here now. It looks like foul was called on the rebound as it was. Tony Mariano was booked with it. So Chris Knowles will go to the line shooting for free throws. Trying to get his first points of the game. And he will. He makes the first one. Jose City trying to stay in this fight here. They continue to hold the lead. Second free throw is often missed. Rebounded by Elijah Knox. Of only 4 minutes left to play in the first half. Knox over to Shields to the right to Doman. Now Walton. Walton to Knox here. There's Elijah Knox for the three, hits off the back iron. It's grabbed by Apollo Eugene. And now it's just a game for San Jose City. Here's Matt McAndrews getting that screen from the Nwakwu. McAndrews tried to go up for the lay inside. He gets knocked to the floor by Doman. No call though. There's Walton. Walton trying to drive in for the layup, and he gets the bucket to go. Jalen Walton now in double digits with 10. Matt McAndrews pass inside underneath to the Nwakwu, and he's going to finish for the two-pointer. Now with 3 minutes, San Jose City holding their lead, 33-21. Elijah Knox motioning left, passing over to Walton, chucks up the three, can't get it to fall. Nwakwu's there for the rebound. Now he hits McAndrews on the pass, back in transition. Nwakwu trying to make the pick for McAndrews. Instead, he finds Weiser over in the corner for the deep three. He chucks up the three fingers as he gets the three-pointer to go. Cash money for number 0. Sean Shears finds Doman on the outside. He won't answer back for a three as Nwakwu's there for the rebound. Andrews motioning over to the left. Finds a hole inside, but he's denied by Tony Mariano going in. Knocks to Walton. Walton with another floater. He's going to get to go this time. He now has 12, leading the point category for the Golden Eagles. There's Tarek Weiser. And a long pass over to the corner to Eugene. Now goes to McAndrews. Guarded up by Walton on the right wing. Eugene's back with it. The shot clock down to 8. Andrews trying to work around. Trying to go baseline, but he's tripped by Mariano. Shot clock paused at 2. McAndrews taking a second to compose himself as he's going to be helped up by his teammates. That's the second personal foul for Tony Mariano. I'll send McAndrews to the line. First one's up, and it hits off the end of the rim. Now coming back on Lemoore is Trey Booker, Kassan Smith, and Spencer Shonard. And Chris Knowles will be subbed out for Jeremiah Butler. He's got 1:22 left here on the game clock. McAndrews. Second free throw is up to miss. Rebound by Smith. Booker coming back down the floor. Oh, he squeezes past McAndrews as he goes up and finishes the bucket. Trey Booker answers back immediately. He has fresh legs now. Andrews to Eugene. Eugene finds Weiser for 3. Not able to get it to go this time. But Weiser follows his shot, gets the rebound, and passes it off inside to Nwakwu. Finishing underneath. Minutes now turn to seconds here in the first half. Shonard is going to be booked with the turnover as he steps out of bounds. We'll look back at that play Weiser had where he was able to pass it off to Nwakwu, who was able to cut baseline. Weiser setting up for the inbound as they're going to roll it out. McAndrews will pick it up and restarts the game clock. But behind the back to Weiser. A little crossover behind the back now. Tries to pass inside, but he's booked with the travel. 38.4 on the game clock. San Jose City look to hold on to this lead as the half winds down. But Lemoore is going to have some work to do. Jovan Joe is going to try to motivate his guys when they go back to the locker room. Shonard over to Walton. Walton back to Shonard. On that show, Manny Tamarick, who's back in. Shawnar tried to go for that three-pointer. Smith, rebound by Smith. Walton, top of the key, knocks down the three. Cash Money cuts the deficit down to 10. Walton with 15. Clock at 5. Finds Manny Tamarick for the three at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. And that's going to end the first half. And we got a battle on our hands, folks, as San Jose City looking to stay on top against the Lemoore Golden Eagles as it will go into the locker room up 38-28. They try to beat a ranked team to round out the last day and the last game here at the San Jose City Tip-Off Classic. But they're looking pretty good so far here, being led by Matt McAndrews with 13 points. So we'll take a 15-minute break as the Jaguars are up on the Golden Eagles 38-28. We'll be back after halftime here on NorCal Sports TV.
City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
Coming to San Jose City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
We're back here in San Jose inside of Percy Carr Gymnasium, about to get ready for the final 20 minutes of what has been an action-packed weekend of JUCO basketball. And it's been an action-packed game alone here tonight between these two squads in San Jose City and Lemoore. It was quite of a grimy first half, as we had a little bit of a scuffle that actually took place between both of the squads here. But San Jose City is holding rock steady against the number 15th ranked team in NorCal and the Lemoore Golden Eagles. San Jose City trying to fight for their pride here on their home court, which was turned into a neutral site for the past 3 days as they look to bring it home and bounce back after suffering a tough loss against Lassen last night. But for Lemoore, they've been rolling in this tournament as they came in 2-0, as this was their first set of games to start the 2024-25 season for them. But they're looking to climb back and try to sweep all of their games in the tournament and try to get out of here going 3-0. But San Jose City is going to do everything to prevent that, as they've been led by Matt McAndrews, who's been putting up some quality points, as he has 13 total so far here. And then the Lemoore Golden Eagles, they've been holding on pretty tight, but they're looking towards Jalen Walton, who's giving them 15 so far here. We'll see what he could do here going into the second half, as he's been playing tight against Jalen Flannery. This is a guy that is tough as nails, who can defend hard against any offense that he's matched up. And that's something that Devin I has been definitely been impressed by the freshman in his first set of games here at San Jose City. For Lemoore, after this one, they're going to have their home opener on Veterans Day come Monday, where they'll take on Bakersfield College and West Valley College on November 13th for a two set of games at home. For San Jose City, they're going to be hitting the road to Diablo Valley on November 14th when it's all said and done here. We're back rolling for the second half. San Jose City getting things started. There's Matt McAndrews at the top of the key. San Jose City going from left to right this half. Try to look for Weiser over in the corner for three. Can't get it to go. Walton bringing it back up the floor. Guarded up by McAndrews. Now there's a switch. Braden Samuels. This three's off. And it's going to go out of bounds, and it will go back in the direction of the Jaguars. There goes Matt McAndrews. Bringing out the floor, and I'll be curious of what Jovan Joe, the Lemoore head coach, said to his guys in the locker room during the halftime break. Trying to keep them composed, as it's been a physical game all around. Here's McAndrews. Working from the right wing this time. Goes inside. The chin to Nwankwo. No man around him. Able to get the easy two-pointer to fall in. With that shot, Chinedu Nwankwo finds himself in double digits with 10 points on the night. Walton. Passing over to Samuel Doman. Doman goes over to Samuels, finds Trey Booker from the outside for the three. Cash money. Lemoore now within 9. Already played over a minute. Trey Booker has 12 points on the game. He's been kept pretty quiet in this one. In the first 2 games of the tournament, he scored over 20. They were a 20 well-earned too. He's been scoring inside a lot here. McAndrews tried to go in with it. Nwankwo wrestling for the offensive board, but not able to capitalize. Crilly coming from behind trying to knock it out the hands. Doman on the floor. He grabbed the 50-50. There's going to be a take foul on Crilly as he stopped Walton, who went back in transition. Look back at the three-point shot Trey Booker hit. Scoring from the left wing and trying to keep this guys tuned in. See if he try to spark a comeback. Try to go 3-0 here in the San Jose City Tip-Off Classic to start the season off. Samuel Doman now over to Samuels, Braden Samuels. Trey Booker couldn't finish inside for the layup as he's going to go back down the floor. San Jose City back on offense. McAndrews from the left wing. That's off to Weiser over in the corner. Goes in. Nwankwo inside the paint. Tries to turn it around. And he's fouled on the way down. That foul's going to be booked on Samuel Doman. McAndrews off the Crilly on the inbound as he waits underneath. As he was in the perfect spot and caught the Lemoore defense napping. He's able to get the two-pointer to fall in. Oscar Lopez over to Walton. Finds Braden Samuels. Samuels with the pass. Knocked away by Weiser. Flindery tried to keep it in. I think you can see the hustle there. Number 1. Well, it's going to stay Golden Eagle ball. Walton. And off to Samuels. Trey Booker with the shot clock down to 5. He's going to have to hurry. He's going to be the one to take the shot. He's not watching it. There's a shot clock violation on Lemoore. Trey Booker with a costly mistake that time. Now the Jaguars continuing to push. Weiser. Again, just finds Flinnery. Back to him, and it's going to be a reach. Actually, instead, it'll be an offensive call. Lemoore able to get one back. So go back on offense. Here goes Lemoore now back down the floor. They're down by 11. Oscar Lopez. That's another Flinnery playing that tight D. Samuels finds Booker. Tries to go for the 3. Try to follow his shot, but collides into his teammate. They both are trying to go for that rebound. Now Nwankwo on his end collides in the Braden Samuels, so bodies just hitting the floor on all sides. So Nwankwo will go to the line for free throws here. Man, this guy's just playing physical all over. Been a physical game all around, to say the least. Here's Nwankwo at the free throw line. Can't get the first one to fall in. Here's Spencer Shonard coming back on the floor. Golden Eagles and McAndrews. grab a sip of water. Comes back into the game. Nwankwo can't get the bounce to go. Crilly tried to go for that board. Booker is there to grab it. We give off to Walton. Pass left to Lopez. Booker. Off to Lopez again. Schonard. Finished by Flannery. It's Walton. And they go outside to Schonard for the three. That's going to be a spot up as he knocks it down. Cash money. Spencer Schonard gets on the board for the first time in this game. Tariq Weiser for the three-pointer on his end. Can't get the fall. Booker falls to the floor. Loose ball call. Go back to Lemoore. Now we're going to get a timeout here. San Jose City holding a 42-34 lead, trying to bring it home and grab a win to wrap up their preseason tournament as the host. 15-15 left to play in the second half. We'll be back in just a moment.
City College is one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Because of City College, I became a better athlete and student. City College has some of the best sports facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel on the court and in the classroom. At City College, I've had the chance to play for amazing coaches and teammates.
I know this experience will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
There we go, as we're back from the timeout break here on NorCal Sports TV. San Jose City holding a 42-34 lead over Lemoore. So we have just over 15 minutes left to play in this game. It's Booker in a motion left, now passing off to Schonard. Now back to Booker for three, and he knocks it down. Cash money, the 6'7" sophomore out of Marietta, California. McAndrews with the pass. Goes Flannery. Working around the perimeter. McAndrews hop stepping inside the paint. Really couldn't grasp the rebound as Lemoore will get it back. Here's Booker setting up at the top. Now motioning right. Finds Lopez. The Schonard now. They go back to Walton. Matched up against Flannery. Finds Booker from the right wing. He goes back to back from behind the arc. 2 straight threes for Trey Booker. Views from the tray as Lemoore now back in the game, only down by 2. Crilly working inside, and he'll get the bucket to go. Works his way past Shears. Flannery almost tried to grab the steal on the inbound pass. Find Walton. It's Booker, who's being double teamed. Goes right to Walton. Driving inside, and he's going to get the and one on the reverse. Look at Lemoore go. That was an 8-point swing in less than a minute and a half. Look back at that play here. Walton able to fight his way through, and that's going to hype up the Lemoore bench. Deshaun Shears gets subbed out. Take a breather. I'll bring back on Tony Mariano. It's Walton at the free throw line to try to complete the three-point opportunity. He can't. Missed it. Rebounded by Nwankwo. So now we got ourselves a ball game here. San Jose City holding on to a 2-point lead. Nwankwo. Oh my goodness. Oh, Trey Booker tried to go for that block. He landed on top of Nwankwo and sat on him for a minute. It's quite of a oddity there. We look back at that replay. You can just see, Booker, he wanted to go for that one as both him and Chinadu are having a laugh about it. So they're going to reset here. San Jose City still in possession. And Walker tried to go for the lob, shot on the inbound lob, but goes in and out. This is missed. Walton off to Booker. He has the ball here. Oh, look at this matchup. Flannery and Booker. He passes off to Walton. And it gets stripped by Matt McAndrews. McAndrews gives out to Flannery on the fast break. Oh, behind the back as Weiser picks it up. McAndrews will reset, clearing out. Driving baseline here. And he'll throw it off the window. Gets it to go for the 2. San Jose City able to finish the offensive possession there. Matt McAndrews now has 15 on the ball game. Flannery matching up with Booker on D. Trying to rattle the cage. It gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay in Lemoore Golden Eagles direction. But Jalen Flannery showing that strong defensive presence against the squad. If you look back at that play here, Matt McAndrews got around the 6'9" Tony Mariano. They're able to drive baseline and throw it off the glass. Trey Booker left wide open, nobody on him. Can't get the three-pointer to fall as it goes in and out. McAndrews conducting the offense. Trying to drive baseline as he falls to the floor. And he goes down pretty hard as he's holding onto his shin. Gonna need a minute to get back up. And he hops right back up, trying to walk off the pain. He will go to the line for free throws as we'll give him a second here. Back here as he tripped in between Oscar Lopez and Spencer Scheinart. He was trying to go all the way to the hoop. And didn't help with Chinedu Nwankwo falling on top of him in the process. But he's okay. So here he goes to the free throw line. And he gets one to go. Here goes McAndrews. Second free throw will go in. He now has 17 on the game, extending the Jaguar lead 48-42. Walton matching up. Flannery throws the elbow at him. Flannery's trying to signal for a travel there. Doesn't get it. Elijah Knox off to Booker. Booker over to the side to Gavin Maloof. Booker playing up tight. It's McAndrews, shot clock down to 7. Tries to throw it up. Can't get it to fall. San Jose City back down the floor. Gandrus at the hezzy. And he drives Main Street. Gets the layup to go. He has 19. Walton pick up the floor for the Golden Eagles. Gives up to Elijah Knox. Knox to Walton. And it's stolen by Weiser. Weiser down court to Flannery. A little bit too fast. Tried to keep it in bounds, but it goes straight towards the San Jose City bench. So the fast break play was a little bit rushed by the Jaguars. Jeremiah Butler will come back on the floor in substitution for Matt McAndrews. So the Golden Eagles trying to look for an opportunity here, trying to stay in this game. Samuel Doman back to Jalen Walton. Hand off to Braden Samuels. Samuels spun up in the corner. Cash money. Braden Samuels cutting the deficit down to 5. Crilly trying to drive baseline for the pass, but it's taken by Booker. Goes Jalen Walton from the right side. Floater can't go. Samuels underneath. And they're not able to capitalize on the offensive board. Oh, Crilly shoves Samuels down to the floor. No call. Flannery. Baseline pass to Crilly. Inside underneath the hoop. Can't get it to go underneath. Pass outside to Flannery. Pulled up for the mid-range from the right elbow. And it's missed. Well, it's going to go out of bounds, and the call will be San Jose City ball. San Jose City gets more life on the offense. Jeremiah Butler will hit the bench as Matt McAndrews comes back in. Fleury off to McAndrews. McAndrews tried to go for that pass in the Nwakwu. It's taken by Doman. Walton racing down the floor, lobs it up to Shears, but it's botched and taken by McAndrews. McAndrews, baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. But it looks like it's going to be a foul. Braden Samuels is going to be booked with that one. They'll be subbed out for Spencer Scheinhardt. So no out of bounds call. So the Jaguars will hold on to it. Here's Weiser. Getting set for the inbound. Trying to look for the open man. He does in Curley. Curley on the corner, out to Flannery. So this out to McAndrews. He's back to Flannery. Shot clock down to 8. Spin move inside. Finds Weiser. Oh! Tarek Weiser. Cash money from the 3. Give him 9. Now 53-45. San Jose City. Trey Booker now. Oh, he answers back. They're going bucket for bucket, band for band. San Jose City looking to answer back. We're now under 9 minutes left to play in the second half. The ball is loose, and it's taken by Booker. Booker trying to race down the floor, but he's stopped by McAndrews. There'll be a foul on the push. And it's going to be a timeout for San Jose City. They're walking directly there. Yeah, but how about that 3 by Tarek Weiser? Able to knock it down from the left wing, and then Trey Booker answered back with a 3 himself to keep this game close. 53-48, San Jose City still lead, as we'll be back in just a moment here on NorCal Sports TV.
Path to a successful future.
And they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Pick yours to get your degree and transfer in just 2 years.
I've got my spot, and now I'm getting jaggy with it.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees. A lot of ways.
And San Jose City College can help you find them.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
We return back from the timeout break as Lemoore were breaking from the huddle. Their coach hyping each other up as they know that they can fight their way back to try to beat San Jose City as they only trail by 5. San Jose City going to have to be very cautious trying to let the Golden Eagles even an inch back into this game. So here we go, getting ready for the inbound as Lemoore will bring it up the floor. Trey Booker been finding some new life here. He has 21 points for the Golden Eagles here so far in this one. He's been having a great tournament. Matching up with Flannery. Now goes back to Walton for 3. Can't hit from the outside. Well, it's rebounded by Doman. Oh, and it's taken away by Flannery. Flannery on the fast break gives it to McAndrews. McAndrews have to hit the brakes there. As it's taken away by Doman. Tries to get the pass off. Booker setting up in the corner. Oh, it goes in and out. It's rebounded by the Jaguars, courtesy of Jalen Flannery. Oh, no, look to the Nwakwu. Trying to go up for the shot. Well, it's going to get recovered as Curley was able to score the bucket. Scheinhardt over to the left to Walton. Behind the back to Kassah Smith. And he goes up and gets the bucket to go. And one. As we make it 50 now for Lemoore. Look back at that play, man. Showtime in underneath is Jalen Walton. Oh, here's Kassan Smith at the line, looking for the three-point opportunity. And he'll get it, cutting the Golden Eagles deficit down to 4. 7:40 left to play on the game clock. We've had an exciting one here in the final game of the San Jose City Tip-Off Classic. Weiser's with it. Over in the corner to Flannery. Flannery off to Nwankwo. McAndrews off to Flannery for three. Air ball. Rebounded by Crilly. Crilly with the turnaround. Gives the shot to go. And no, actually it's going to be an offensive charge. Samuel Doman fell to the floor. So the shot is waved off. That'll be a Lemoore ball. We look back at that play. Flannery with the missed three-pointer. Crilly tried to go around and get the shot off, but Doman was there as he fell to his knees. There's Shawnard now, bringing it back up for Lemoore, and it gets knocked out of bounds off of Jovan Joe's foot. Still stays Golden Eagle ball. Inbound pass to Booker. Booker motioning to the right. Baseline, and he's going to dunk it home. Trey Booker high flying. Lemoore only down by a bucket now. Curley gets fouled inside by Booker. Now Trey Booker continues to stack up the highlight reel. You can see him cut past Flannery. And he had a wide open lane to the cup, and he stuffed it home. There's Crilly out the free throw line. And he's going to get it to go. The foul was on the shot, so he's been awarded 2. San Jose City's trying to hold on to this lead as Lemoore is continuing the fight and claw. Curly's second free throw's up, and it's good. You can give him 10 on the game as he finds himself in double digits. It's Lemoore again back on offense. Trey Booker matching up against McAndrews. Goes to his right, now pass off to the left of Doman. Gonna find Shawnard in the corner. His three-point attempt is off. Rebound by Smith. Walton for the deep three. Can't get it to go. Doman now with offensive board. 2 in a row. Shawnard goes back to Walton. Now back to Shawnard. Walton with the floater. Teardropper. Can't get it to fall. And the walk loose there for the board. And McAndrews on the Flannery. It's going to hit Tarek Weiser. Flannery still at the top. McAndrews finds Weiser in the corner for the tray. No good. Rebound by Smith. Oh, one hits Flynn with the spin move. Oh, it's taken by McAndrews. McAndrews going to race down the floor. Yes, open space, and he'll finish with the finger roll off the glass. Give him 21 points. Lemoore will call timeout. Matt McAndrews with the steal and the finish at the cup. So now it makes it 59-53, San Jose City lead. As after that quick timeout break, we're going to keep it here on NorCal Sports TV. San Jose City looking to continue to keep it rolling. As here goes Lemoore. Bringing the rock back up. We have 5.5 minutes left to play in the second half. San Jose City trying to go for their third win on the season. Lemoore trying to stay undefeated as they try to look for the comeback. Booker inside the Shears. Shears outside the Domon for the deep shot. Can't get the fall. McAndrews saves it from going out of bounds as he gets the rebound. McAndrews coming back down. Does a Flannery. Finds Weiser now. It's back to McAndrews. Flannery. Or to Weiser going inside the paint. Now it goes back outside to McAndrews. Weiser in the corner. Nwakwu being defended hard by Booker inside, trying to fight his way to the hoop. And Booker gets fouled. Or Booker draws the foul on Nwakwu as he argues the call. So that will send Nwakwu to the line. And man, those guys have been having quite the matchup here today. Here's Chinadu back at the line as Booker is going to hit the bench, be subbed out. So he'll have to take a breather. He finds himself in foul trouble. Also send Samuel Domon to the bench as well. Shawnart is going to come on, and so will Tony Mariano. So Lemoore able to get their substitutions in order. Chinadu Nwakwu at the line for 2 shots. First one is short. Chinadu Nwakwu, 10 points on the game. You got 3 Jaguars in double digits on the floor right now. Matt McIntosh with 21, Davis Curley with 10. Chinadu Nwakwu still with 10. Looks like we're going to get another foul call here as Curley will go to the line now. So we look back at that replay, and yeah, Curley was fouled underneath as he tried to go for that rebound. So Nwakwu will be subbed out for Chris Knowles now. That was a 1 of 1 for Curley. Missed. San Jose City will be in the bonus for the rest of the way. 4:40 left to go. Lemoore will reset on offense. Here's Oscar Lopez for the deep 3. Can't hit the shot. Rebound by Curley. Weiser back in transition. Looks for McAndrews in the corner. And he was pushed. So McAndrews will go to the line. It'll be a 1 of 1 opportunity. That's the 3rd personal foul for Tony Mariano. So he'll be subbed out for Kassan Smith. And Elijah Knox will also come into the game for Oscar Lopez. Goes McAndrews up the line. Can't get it to go off the tip of the rim. Shawnart matching up with Jalen Walton. Walton finds Knox on the right wing. Instead gives it back to him. Shawnart with a pass is stolen by McAndrews. McAndrews racing down the floor on a fast break, and he finishes with a reverse leg. He gets the 2 to go easily. Glide into the hoop. Elijah Knox for the deep 3. Off the mark. Rebounded by Curley. Actually, instead it'll be a loose ball call. So it'll stay in Lemoore's direction. And Curley finding himself in foul trouble once again. That's his 4th personal foul. Inbound to Shawnard. It's Walton. Walton for a 3. And hits off the side. And it's going to be another loose ball foul. Lemoore will hold on to it and get more life. The offensive possession. This time it's going to be booked on Chris Knowles. But that now puts Lemoore in the bonus as Kassan Smith will go to the line. So the 1 of 1 is missed. Rebounded by Knowles. Andrews watching out from behind as Braden Samuels tried to go for it. Weiser with it. Weiser over on the left wing matching up against Schonard. Try to pass inside the Flannery, but it's taken by Shears. Samuels over to Smith. Go past Chris Knowles, and he will. He throws it off the glass for the bucket. Cleveland deficit down to 6. 3:05 on the game clock. A lot of time left for the Golden Eagles. McAndrews. Sutter steps inside, finds Weiser. Weiser cutting to the paint, and he gets the friendly bounce to go for the two-pointer. It's Eric Weiser now with 11. Continuing to hold the lead for San Jose City. Spencer Schonard for 3. It's off the window and missed. Weiser passes cross court to McAndrews. McAndrews splits the D. Tried to drive its way in for the finish. He gets knocked to the floor. That's taken by Shears. Here's Walton. Bring it back up. Crossing left. Throws the lob to Shears, but he's fouled. Or actually, it's going to be a charge instead. Knowles get knocked to the floor on that play. See, Walton tried to go for it. Yeah, Knowles took the charge from Walton. And Lemoore is going to use the timeout to talk things over. San Jose City trying to bring it home here with 2:13 left to play. They're up 63-55. As we'll take a quick break here on NorCal Sports TV, and we'll be right back with the remaining time left on the clock. Back here at Percy Carr Gymnasium, San Jose City just 2 minutes and 13 seconds from stealing a win against the Lemoore Golden Eagles, trying to give them their first loss of the season. For San Jose City, if they are able to hold on to this lead, it will give them their third win of the season, as they will go 3-1. As they look to round out the last day here at the San Jose City Tip-Off Classic. So they're going to reset here on the inbound play. Weiser with the deep pass at midcourt to McAndrews, and Braden Samuels gets blown for the whistle. There's going to be a foul, so that's going to send Matt McAndrews to the line for free throws, as the Jaguars are in the bonus. Braden Samuels is displeased with the call. Here's McAndrews at the line. And it's good to go. McAndrews, he's been leading the way for the Jags. He has 24 points. Here's the second free throw. Good to go. That puts the Jaguars up by 10. Hassan Smith inside, and it's going to be foul on Chris Knowles. That's an N1 for Smith. You look back at the replay. Smith able to go baseline and knock down the big man. There's Smith. There he goes at the line. Trying to get the three-point opportunity, and he will. Now the Golden Eagles now only down by 7. Your whistle blown here, and it's going to be for a timeout. San Jose City will look to talk it over. So we'll take another break. San Jose City are up 65-58 with 2:03 left on the game clock. We'll be back in just a moment.
I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College. I thought basketball was my best path, one shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out.
65-58, San Jose City holding on to life against this Lemoore Golden Eagles team. They got a lead that can easily go away, especially with the lack of time that's left to play. 2:03 left on the game clock, but San Jose City's trying to hold on as much as they can, as they're going to set up for an inbound play here as we return from the timeout break. Crilly over here as Lemoore brought the full court press, gives it out to Flannery. Flannery racing baseline, using that speed to his advantage. On it's Tarek Weiser. He's going to spot up at the logo. Lemoore playing man-to-man on defense. Shot clock down to 8. Got to hurry. Get the shot here. McAndrews over in the corner for 3. And he gets it to go as he falls into the crowd. Cash money as it falls in. What a shot by Matt McAndrews. He has 28. Trying to go for the 30-piece on the Golden Eagles. Walton's layup can't get it to fall. And it's rebounded by Schonert. He gives out to Samuels now, who drives in baseline as he gets the bucket to go in. And the and one. But man, how about that shot by Matt McAndrews? You look over at the corner. So he got knocked to the ground, but he was waiting for it to fall through. And literally, he fell into the first row of the opposite grandstands to us. So for about a few seconds, he turned into a spectator as his three-point shot was waiting to fall. The free throw is missed. San Jose trying to look for another bucket. Crilly inside. Can't get a shot, but he's going to be booked with the charge. Samuel Doman falls to the floor. San Jose City are up by 8 now. As minutes now turn into seconds here in the second half. 57.4 on the game clock. Spencer Schonert is going to be substituted for Braden Samuels. There goes Lemoore back down the floor. Jalen Walton matching up with Flannery. He switches off with McAndrews, and he's going to throw up the bucket and get it to fall in. Flannery racing down the floor. He gets stripped, but he's going to be booked with the foul. That's going to be Spencer Schonert who gets booked with it. So that will send Jalen Flannery to the free throw line. It'll be 2 shots. See what Flannery could do here. He only has 4 points on the game, but with the way he plays as he misses the first free throw, that's not really his style. He's not the one to get you the score. He's more the one to get you to pass on the fast break plays and also played tough defense. So he's more of a defensive dominant guard than he is a scoring dominant guard as he gets the second free throw to fall in. And Lemoore is going to use another timeout, try to talk it over. But we'll keep it right here on NorCal Sports TV as we've had a solid one here against both of these sides as San Jose City trying to hold on to get their third win of the season. If you look back at that play, Jalen Walton, who tried to go up for that float shot. Walton has 19 on the game. But it's been a battle between both of these two ranked NorCal teams. As for Lemoore, they're not able to come back. This could hurt them in the rankings. For San Jose City, they're looking to hold steady. They try to wrap up what has been quite a week for them as they continue to keep this season off rolling with this only being their fourth game. They're getting close to chalking up what can be considered a good weekend for them, especially with them being the host of this preseason tournament, trying to go 2-1 against the teams that they've faced and that they've invited to their humble abode here at Percy Carp Gymnasium. Here goes Lemoore. 40 seconds on the game clock. The 10 seconds differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Walton still with it. Tries to use the pick from Smith, and he finds Spencer Shawnard from the corner for three, and he knocks it down. That was a clutch three by Shawnard, the freshman from Hayward. San Jose City is going to use a timeout as it's now only a 4-point game. We look at Walton, he's able to get the pass off on the assist and able to hit Shawnard in the corner. Yeah, he had to loop it around Tarek Weiser, who's ready to go for the steal there. We're going to see how things play out. We'll keep it here as a timeout break. So and then Lemoore is going to break from the break and return to the floor. So Devin I talking with his guys, trying to draw up one more final play, if so, to make sure that this game can stay in favor of them and they can come out on top with the W. So it'll be San Jose City's ball as they'll bring it back up in transition. Lemoore bringing the full court press as they are playing man-to-man. DePaul Eugene is back in the game. Flannery grabs and he will be fouled. So that'll put him to the line for free throws. So San Jose City in a double bonus. Flannery back at the line again. Flannery's first free throw is up and a little bit too strong as it's off the back iron. Coming back on is Deshaun Shears. So about Spencer Shawnard, who hit the big shot to keep this game close. Flannery. He gets ready for the second free throw. And he can't get it to go. It's rebounded by Shears. Lemoore having a race with the clock. He gives out to Smith. Smith inside the Shears. Try to go for the shot. It's short. And it's going to be fouled on the way up by Nwankwo. That will put Deshaun Shears at the free throw line. He will get two opportunities. He's going to try to cut it down. Lemoore only have one more timeout to use, while San Jose City has two more. So this is where games are usually won in the latter minutes when it's this close. So Shears trying to bring him just a little bit closer as he's going to go to the line. Sean Shears only had 2 points for the entire game. First free throw is up. Gets it to go. Let's see what he can do here. Shears chucks it up. It's off. Rebounded by Flannery. Flannery's going to be fouled immediately. And Shears definitely wanted that last free throw to fall in. Well, Flannery will go to the free throw line again as he's surrounded by his teammates as they're trying to keep him composed. Make sure they can win at the line. They can. Here's Flannery. He'll go to the charity stripe. Try to put this game away for the Jaguars. Try to give them their third win on the year to start things out. What will be a long and exciting season for San Jose City basketball. Flannery. As he gets the first free throw to go. That should be enough. So the second one is up. And it's missed. And it's kept in bounds. Oh, Flannery tried to keep it in bounds himself. Oscar Lopez with it. Walton down the floor. Clock's at 5. Chucks up the 3. Too strong. And it's not going to be enough. The buzzer will sound. The shot will not count. And that's going to wrap it up as San Jose City comes out on top with a big win over the number 15th ranked NorCal Lemoore Golden Eagles as they win 70-66 to wrap up the final game of the San Jose City Tip-Off Classic, as it has been a fun and exciting weekend of JUCO basketball here inside of Percy Carr Gymnasium, as San Jose City will be the final winner out of the 9 games that have been played here on this gym floor. And Devin Ives definitely has to be relieved with the way his guys played and the way that his guys performed, coming on top of the win as they shake hands with each other in the high five line. And, man, just quite a performance by Matt McAndrews. And, man, how about him scoring 28 points, leading the charge on offense for the Jaguars. As Matt McAndrews, a 27-year-old sophomore who is making his way back here into the JUCO ranks, especially of having to deal with 7 years of injuries, has definitely been performing great as he's being embraced by everybody here at Percy Carr Gymnasium. This is quite a big victory for San Jose City as they are going to hit the road for their next matchup where they will be playing Diablo Valley out in Concord. It will be their first road game of the season as that will be on Thursday at 6. And for Lemoore, they will fall to 2-1, getting their first loss on the season as they will be going home, as they will have a home opener on Veterans Day this upcoming Monday against Bakersfield College. And then they will follow up with another home game against West Valley College as the season of JUCO hoops continues to roll on. And we are happy to bring you coverage of that here on NorCal Sports TV. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in for the last 3 days of what's been action-packed of JUCO hoops here on NorCal Sports TV, as we're excited to continue to bring you coverage here as we'll be back later on. But make sure to stay up to date on any of the games we live stream here on the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to be up to date for the upcoming games set to take place this season, as we are done from here in San Jose City. Final score for San Jose City, 70, Lemoore, 66. We want to thank everybody for tuning in here on NorCal Sports TV. My name is Philip Hall, signing off, saying so long and good night from San Jose.